Alright.
Connect to a Ceph mine carrier. If I can get inside their heads, maybe I can reverse the awakening, put them all back to sleep. If there's no Ceph threat, Cell will call off Archangel.
You're going to link yourself to the Ceph? Prophet, you struggled to resist their influence even when your mind was protected. We've turned those safeties off now. That means the nanites in your suit are free. That means they can transform into anything, any form imaginable. You could actually become a Ceph.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Swear I heard aliens. But, no such luck. There we go. Oh shit, I got more points. Let's see, longer sprint times. One sec. How do I switch between my modules at once? Let's see. Enemy tracer file, hazards and explosives. Faster weapons. EMP protection, less HUD interference, faster energy recharge. Longer cloak time. Walk without sound. Doesn't sound too bad. Throwing, fuck that. No sway when aiming down. Faster armor movement, extra melee protection, but less armor. Why would I want that? Lich Crab's maneuverability. So more armor, but I'm slower. Less armor, but I'm faster. Or... How do I know which one I have? Oh. 2 stealth, 2 speed, and systems. So I know I have that one. So if I change, it'll show me. Yeah, okay, so I can just change by... I can fast change, so if I want to go... Guess I'll stick to this one. God, why do I always have to poop when I start a stream around this time? witty part. It's not too good. Get my shield back. I gotta admit, I am playing this one a lot more stealthily. And if that rubs anyone the wrong way, I apologize. But it's just, I get more satisfaction in this one by playing stealthily than by just going ham and hardcore. I don't even think I can pick up anymore. But
Prophet? Are you there? Are you okay?
no.
They aren't attacking you. My God. They think you're Seth.
No, not just Seth. They think I'm the Alpha Seth. I am the Alpha Seth.
Prophet! Prophet! It's too dangerous. You're losing yourself to the Seth. Prophet! Lawrence!
No! No, I'm okay. I'm alright, I'm alright.
Oh shit. Wait, did I convert them?
I feel the hive mind. It's so powerful. That's it. Their thoughts and the power, it's all the same thing. If I can only...
I'm guessing the real one's about to turn him
What's
back.
that?
The real Alpha Seth.
Get out of there, Prophet!
I think what the fuck is
My
like.
suit powers are training. I'm not taking damage.
Oh, I have a supercharge. Oh, does that mean that those things now will supercharge me if I get close to them?
It's over.
Oh shit, I'm caught on a... I love how I'm like, oh yeah.
My suit powers are training. I'm not taking damage.
You gotta think, for a game they made just to fuck with an engine that got popularity because of how good the first one looked, like, they kept it going for 3 games, and not many games can be like, oh, hey, we kept it going for 3 games. Like, Borderlands is technically just now hitting its 3rd, and that's saying something. One sec, let me get more couple closer. Oh, so much better. Alright, well, anyway, like I said, like, most video games... Sorry, I did just my fan because there's a lot of shit. Most video games, it's like, the first game's meh, the second game's perfection, and the third game's shit. Or it goes, the first game was amazing and every game that followed has just been a downward slope. Never, usually, or not usually, does a game go, man, my first 2 games suck, but damn, did that third one pull it out of the gutter. Much like movies, like, after you get a little off the beaten path, just a little bit,
Prophet,
it's hard to keep
we need to link
momentum.
up ASAP. The situation is out of control.
It didn't work, but the Ceph hive mind is pure energy. If I let them in a little more, I can take that power for myself.
Prophet, come back to me and listen. I've got more details on Archangel. It's already in transfer orbit. It could be on us within the hour. We also know cells evacuated everywhere but a single facility about 5 clicks from here. It must be a command point for the satellite. Get me inside and we can shut Archangel down together. Are you with me on this, soldier?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
Is that people fighting Seth? Is that Cell v Seth? Oh, it's the wild ones. That's why it's not letting me read them. They have anti-radar.
Fire on his position!
Oh, an arrow. Oh, so my improved hacking just gives me the first one for free. First one's free. Sounds like a druggy's fucking guideline. Mostly because I think that was a thing they used to do back in the day. I think they might still do it today. I don't know. Don't really do drugs. I'm not against it though. Like, I can see people needing them to like de-stress and shit like that. Like, I get that shit completely. Like, so I wanted my friends to be online so I could have like a real talk with them. Because today was just one of those goddamn days. Like, I just haven't been myself recently. I've been getting really bummed out and also like just super sad. It's just like I'm working a lot of hours. I actually think I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 hours of overtime today, which is due. Or overtime this week, which that'll help me out when I'm buying Rage 2. So now we're fighting those things, hopefully. And just like today, I just had like my worker that I praise is like, ah, hey, you're my best worker. He's like, I'm just not feeling working today, and I'm like, okay, I'll take my break, and because I think I worked like almost a 12-hour shift today. Like I've been working 12-hour shifts, and like 8-hour shifts drain people. I've been working fucking 12. Like I say, my job's not hard. My job wasn't hard when I started because I was doing what the basic cashiers and shit were doing. But now that I'm like, oh hey, your managers are the only ones who actually do any real work in our fucking store. Like the associates just work on register and like zone, but managers do literally everything else. And like, oh my god, my other manager's dealing with like shit
Prophet,
stress at
Claire,
home, so she's been like
my
fucking
unit-
in and out of
The Seth disabled our
I'll be
APC.
in work, I won't be
Can
in
you-
work, shit like that.
We need help, Prophet. I don't know what... I don't think this is a survivable situation.
Hang in there. 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 more minutes. Claire? Claire! God damn it.
One sec. But no, it's just like my day kind of started off like I woke up this morning, went out to go with my mother, and that was like basically my Mother's Day thing. Not close. Basically, while we were doing that, I was like being kind enough to like actually to do something, even though our relationship was rocky at best. She didn't do anything super bad. It was just like, she was just like, yeah, like when I was a kid growing up. So the thing
Prophet,
is,
do you read me? Prophet?
I read. Give me a second.
Prophet, thank God. We're taking heavy losses. Romeo 12 has set up a perimeter, but... Prophet, it's hopeless. There's no end to them. The Seth just keep coming.
like, they're so stupid, you know? Basically, like, this morning I just wasn't in the best of moods. I got fucked. I was in the best of moods, so I went out to eat with my mom, and then she's like, oh man, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. My mom never played Sonic the Hedgehog. My mom didn't know anything. She just knows about me into it. And like, I don't know if she was trying to appeal to me.
Do you read me?
What she's doing. She was technically lying.
I
I'm like,
read.
oh man, I love Sonic. I used to play it. She never touched it. She
Prophet.
saw us.
Thank God.
Um,
We're taking heavy losses.
like that rubbed me the
Romeo
wrong
12
way.
has set up a perimeter,
It's like,
but
don't
Prophet,
insert
it's
yourself in the
hopeless.
portions of my life.
There's no
and
end
act
to
like,
them.
Basically,
The Seth just
I've gone
keep
over the
coming.
origin of how I got my Xbox. I got my first Sega. My cousin had a boyfriend who was like super nice to me and my brother. And we looked up to him kind of like he was like an older brother figure. And coming from someone who I don't have an older brother, that was just something I could look up to. I didn't really have a whole lot of people I could look up to. And I was just like, all right, this is cool. And like he was bipolar and he was suicidal, so he didn't make it. But like before all that, he was kind and gracious enough. He had progressed to like Xbox 360, so he's like, here, you guys are poor as shit, because we were poor as shit. We didn't have anything. We had a fucking Nintendo with barely Mario, let alone anything else. So like that meant a lot to me, and like that was my first divulging from Mario, because like Mario was old school, because or was just like old fucking news. I didn't fucking like it because it was the only thing we had. So like Mario 1 and Mario 2 were the only things we fucking played for like months on end, for like a year. Like our first year of video games was just the fucking Nintendo, and then the original Game Boys. But like we didn't even have any games for any of them, so it was like we had the thing, but it was just a hollow husk. And it's not like shit was expensive. It was just like even though it was cheap as shit, we still couldn't afford it. So like he was kind enough. I asked him, I'm like, hey, can we have your Sega? Because you moved on and stuff like that. But like I didn't say it like that. I was like, hey, is it all right? Like I was super bashful as a kid. I was like, hey, is it all right if we borrow your Sega, or if we can have it? And he just straight up went, yeah, sure, you can have it, and just fucking handed it to us out of the kindness of his heart. And like he was bipolar and suicidal, so he ended up killing himself. And it was really hard on me as a kid because that was like my first experience with death and someone I was close to dying. I'd never really had that until then. Like my grandpa had died, but he had died when I was a baby, so I'd never known anything. So like my first grasp of death and my first like real intro into like video games, because like when he gave us his Sega, he gave us a fuck ton of games.
Or I will personally send you to fight the Seth
yourself
as a one-man
and it was like in that shit ton of games was Sonic 1 and 2.
He's right. This is hopeless.
So like that, knowing the story myself, because that is like written in my soul, like that shit's etched in there. It just kind of bothered me, like on a it's like my mom and me don't have the best relationship, and I don't agree with everything she did when I was a kid, and like she hurt me, and I think we both can agree that she wasn't the best parent. But I mean, hell, no one is. But I've been trying to work through shit with her, and like really get somewhere and progress. And it's just been
is a no-go.
a little hard.
You should finish your mission. Stopping Archangel is our priority.
Like I'm trying my best.
You're just wasting time here. I wish we'd got off to a better start. We would have made a great team. Good luck.
But like, don't. You've owned up to being not the best parent and like your fuck ups, and like that has earned you some respect from me. Don't go on about how like she tried to put herself in the next story. That story that I told you that I will never forget. She tried to put herself that she asked him for us and stuff like that.
This is Romeo 1. Please observe standard radio protocol on this channel. Over.
Whatever you say, Romeo 1. Over.
So yeah, that just rubbed me the wrong way. I went into work and like it's the day before Mother's Day, and people are just scumbags. So like they're last minute and they get mad at us because we don't have Mother's Day shit because everyone's already fucking bought it. Especially because Hispanic Mother's Day takes place like 2 days before actual Mother's Day. So it's literally just the biggest shit show of stuff. And they get mad at us, they throw fucking bitch fits, and like, I've just been super fucking exhausted, because like, I'm gonna admit it, like, Dollar Tree doesn't get the best customers. It's scummy, like, I almost want to say like, working at like fucking 2 different gas stations, they were both a Love's gas station, but still gas stations nonetheless. Working at 2 different gas stations, I can honestly say, like, I've seen some scummy shit, but man, I'm starting to see a lot more scummy shit on a daily basis there than I am ever working at this gas station. I've been at this job for a little over a month. Like in the beginning it was like our boss would let us fuck off. So it's been a little hard, especially because like I didn't listen to my trainer. She just left us fucking hang out.
Romeo 1, we are clear and ready for takeoff. Over.
Profit. Evac Romeo 12 to a defensible position. Over.
Copy that, Psycho.
But no, it's been hectic, and the other manager's dealing with shit at home. So like, I've been working more hours than the stand-in manager.
Warning. Sev threat detected. Security lockdown in effect.
And it's like I'm working 12-hour shifts every fucking day. I get Mondays and Tuesdays off, but those days can't come fast enough. Thank God I get a 2-day off. If I wasn't part-time, fuck me. Like, yeah, that'd be some great overtime, but fuck that. Like, it's just too much. So I've just kind of been at the state of fuck it all. And I'll admit, I haven't been the most professional person when it comes to like dealing with like our fucking customers, just because our customers are fucking dicks. I'll just say that now. Or is it catching on the invisible wall? Come on, fucking die. No, it's like our biggest thing is like we're a fucking dollar store. We don't have a fuck ton of money. We're not like fucking Walmart. Dollar stores are basically like, in a nutshell, they're like a relief store for like lower income individuals who like have a chance to actually get groceries, which is why they accept like tax exempt cards and stuff. Which I agree for one instance of tax exempt. If you have any other instance, I don't agree with it. If you're super poor, you can get a tax exempt. If you have disability, you can get a tax exempt. Some people with disabilities don't deserve fucking disability. I'm just gonna say that. Some people abuse the fucking system, and that's most of the people that come in. It's sad to say. So you have like this fucking U.S. war vet, old dude comes in and he's like super nice and polite. He's like, I've got a tax exempt. And you're like, sure thing, dude. It's like, thank you for your service. And that's it. You have like this scummy person who's like 400 pounds, and they have a disability because they're so fucking fat they won't get off their ass. And then they complain that we don't have automated cards, but we're a fucking dollar store, not a Walmart. And they admit that like they're fat because they're lazy, and like they admit they abuse the system. Like that shit just like. And then for some reason, I don't know if it's because like. I don't know if it's a like thing where it's like illegal immigrants don't use banks because they don't want to get like tracked or anything like that shit. I don't know the way that fucking shit works. But like there's just a thing, and I'm not stereotyping like all Mexicans or Spanish or like illegal immigrants. I'm just stating that like I've had to deal with a lot recently, and like for some reason, and some of them I know are illegal because they don't have fucking IDs when they open their wallets. The ID holder's empty. They just carry all of their income in their one wallet. So there's like fucking old fucking Mexican ladies and Spanish ladies that just have $100 bills to like throw left and right. Like if strippers found out, strippers would go from stripping to murder. And like I don't think it's very fucking smart. You should never carry that much money on you. But like they don't give a fuck. I don't know why, but like if I was a burglar and I had this fucking if I was a criminal and I had this inside fucking knowledge, dude. If I wanted to be a fucking criminal and pull this shit, now I know what demographic I should fucking go after to get the most fucking money, because like they're not using fucking banks. All of their money is in their wallet, and it's like $2,000, $3,000 fucking dollars of just $100 bills in their wallet. What fucking dumbest shit human being would be like, all of my income, somebody come and steal it, everything I've worked my life for, yeah, gone in an instant. It's like the fucking South Park bit where it's like, oh, here's your money, and it's gone. Like, I'm purely speaking from anger and frustration. Like, one of my coworkers has a disability. We don't even fucking technically know. We haven't looked it up, we haven't fucking asked, because people get all fucking, ooh, if he has a disability, it'd be rude to ask and shit like that. No, he fucking knows, he's a fucking worker. But that's not how other people see it. So it's like, the dude walks down the store, is screaming to himself, or like talking to himself, and like swearing, cussing, and you can tell he's a little slow. So like, managers don't really run on register, but if they have to, and people are being, for one, slow, or two, have a fucking or if they need change. It's just like an everyday occurrence with him. I constantly, every 10 minutes, can't finish a task because I get called up. And it's like, well, I was sorting pennies and I didn't feel like it. I'm like, dude, you need to do the basic functionality of your job. I get it, you're slow, but like, if you can't even perform the basic functions, I still have to hold you to the rules and guidelines that everyone else is at. And when like, we have fucking dollars upon dollars.
Picked up an SOS transmission early on Rash's signal.
Even if you have a fucking disability, you can get in trouble for that shit.
If anyone can help us with this, it's Rash.
Get him.
I've got some more data on Archangel. We're tracking its orbital transition, and you're gonna have to pick up the pace. It'll be over New York in just 15 minutes.
You gonna make it?
We're just a couple of clicks from Rash's signal origin. We'll sweep for any signs of him, and we'll be out there in 5. We'll be at the rendezvous.
But no, it's just that shit bothers me. The fucking, oh my god, no, I mentioned I got up in the morning and that was the first thing I dealt with. It actually wasn't. I woke up in the morning and I've kind of been with a woman for the last few days. It's a tricky situation. It's like, I don't know. It's complicated. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm trying my best, but like, it's just a weird situation. And she's got issues, I've got issues. And normally that would even itself out, but she definitely knows. And I think it's actually kind of bothering me. But I'm trying my best because I've never really had a chance to have somebody. And I don't know if I'm trying my best because I actually like her, if I'm trying my best because I'm so desperate I'll take anything. And that's basically the point I'm at right now. And I don't think it's right for me, and I definitely don't think it's right for her if I
Prophet,
that,
landing zone is hot.
or even
There's
ponder
an
it.
external generator powering the air defenses. Can you put a shell through it?
So like, I get up
I'll
in the
see what I
morning
can do.
and I thought it was my mom ringing our doorbell. It's the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, but I've already told the Jehovah's Witnesses in town to leave us alone. Not like a fuck you or anything, but I'm just like, hey man, I just don't really have a religion, I'm agnostic. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. It was like a younger group, more understanding. If it was older, I probably would have gotten some shtick for
Prophet!
it.
Prophet! We've got Rash! We've got Rash!
What's the status?
Confused. He's not making a lot of sense. Don't think he knows where he is or who we are. But physically, he's fine. I think he's shell-shocked. He was holed up dead center of a Seth hot zone. No idea how he survived that onslaught.
Shit, how the fuck do I get over here? But no, it's basically just been all of that shit together. It's just really fucked with me. And like, I woke up this morning with the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, and like, they were traveling in packs, like herds. And I'm not using that as like a diminishing or like really shitty way to be like, oh, they're like fucking cattle or something like that. No, they were like literally moving in packs with like partners and shit. It was different. It was different to say the least. And they just like, dude, they're getting fucking effective. Because normally Jehovah's Witnesses would like, would you be interested? And you can say no, fuck off, or I'm not interested, and they leave you the fuck alone. Or they might press for fucking questions. And I'm not religious, so that sometimes gets a little murky. I don't like get hostile or hateful about it, but it is like. I'm not against
Archangel
religion.
will have
I'm
Liberty
also
Dome
not,
lock
like,
on his head.
completely for it.
Prophet.
I'm more on the lines of,
Prophet, is that you, my dear boy?
I just don't
I should have
really
known I could rely
have a
on you.
stance on it.
Made a brilliant decision. Archangel is a threat to us all. We must act quickly.
And I was just like, damn, they're getting affected. They don't even give you a fucking chance to answer. They just like dropped off this fucking flyer for me.
Prophet, that is only still
Just kind of told me, like, didn't say shit, just fucking took off before I could answer, say no, or fucking anything.
Roger
And
that.
I'm like,
Psycho.
damn, I know that this
quiet.
is a fucking shtick and
What's
they're
going
trying
on?
to fuck with me, but like, even I'm
Disengage the
intrigued
target.
at this point.
No intel or motivations. Over.
And I'm like, man, they're like fucking traveling car salesmen. They've got like a fucking appeal. They're trying to get you quick. It just, I don't fucking know, man. It's just like, damn, they're getting affected. And like, I was like, oh, maybe it's just one Paco. And then like, I drop the girl off this morning, and as we're going down the road, we see 3 other groups of them. And like, normally when I think Jehovah's Witness, it's not like a racial thing. It's just I've never seen a Jehovah's Witness of any race other than white. So like, the group that came to my door was fucking Hispanic, and I was just like, oh wow, I have not seen that. 'Cause most Hispanics are normally like diehard Catholics. It's just the culture, not race. It's like, it's just that like most of them are grown up that way. And yeah, that's basically it.
Aerial defenses down. Free to land.
Copy that. Now make your way to the control station. Hurry up. Lift should still be functional. Over.
Sorry, I turn the volume down so I can focus and rant more, but like, even then I'm still fucking distracted.
Putting the VTOL down.
But like,
Air defense
no,
system
it's
is
just
offline.
dealing with all that shit and then like stuff catching me off guard. The day continues anyway. I wanted to go down here. Okay, gotta go all the fucking way around. To me, I don't care. Yeah, so I go into work and like my fucking manager's just fucking upset. She's like just kind of losing it, and like I had to go into work like fucking. I've been having to go into work like an hour early and shit like that. I caught a break because I think she realized like I was fucking tired. Oh god damn it! And just needed a fucking a hot minute. And
Light him up! Cover me!
Archangel ETA 5 minutes.
yeah, that's kind of just how it went. How the fuck do I get across this bridge now? goes into here, so there's a console maybe. And she's upset, and she's just like, I gotta go fucking home. And it was kind of hard to get a hold of her on fucking shift today, and that's understandable. It's just, goddamn, it's so fucking busy because there's all these fucking douchebags who are like last minute shopping for Mother's Day, or late shopping for Hispanic Mother's Day, which takes place like a few fucking days ago. Like they're fucking late. And like on the day of, like we thought most of our shit was like sold out, so we were telling everyone, and it's like, no, it's too late. They got fucking pissed at us. We did have more in the back, but like after we found out, we never called anyone back because it's like most of them were fucking dickheads anyway. And I'm not gonna fucking waste my time. So anyway, a few of them have come in today and gotten Hispanic ones, so either they're celebrating Hispanic Mother's Day super fucking late, or they're just celebrating regular Mother's Day. And that's also cool, but like, it's mostly last minute shoppers, and then it's like people trying to get graduation stuff, and like graduation's fucking coming around the corner. I think graduation for high school is like a week or two. I'm done with my semester for college, so I'm not.
We're just seconds away!
60, 50.
But no, she leaves, and then I'm stuck with the kid who's kind of like slow, and we think he might have something. And like,
Prophet, help
I
me
have
out
a
here.
task to do.
I need you to access that terminal.
I have a task to do. It's like,
Accessing.
hey,
Emergency
I've been
procedures
reorganizing an
in
entire
progress.
fucking
All
aisle.
remaining cell
It'll take
operators
days.
must
But like,
evacuate to
very
subterranean
few if I'm
containment
able to like focus on it and not get distracted. I'm just keep getting called up for stupid shit because of him.
Stop it.
All personnel come into post-emergency roll call in T-minus 15 minutes.
It looks like Archangel only got off a partial charge. About 5%. Just under the threshold for a chain reaction with Ceph energy. We got lucky. Very lucky.
Is that all he's got?
Projecting stage 3 simulation.
Stage 3.
I needed you.
But-
I needed all of you to help me escape my cell prison. My children were mindless while I slept. Shutting down Archangel was the last thing I
I've just
needed
had the worst
from
fucking
you.
time. And then like he
And
gives
for
me
that,
fucking
I
attitude, and
must
then he cusses
thank
me
you.
out and acts like it's a second
What?
personality. And I just get tired of that shit.
What are you talking about?
And then we got this other girl that's slow, and she was the one I finished the night with, and then we had like a money issue, which was shit. And in between my worker I could depend upon, he kind of just went off, and he was like, I don't feel like being here, so I had to let him go an hour early. But they were so fucking busy, and then I had that, and then I had the new girl come in, or not the new girl, the girl that
It's an Einstein-Rosen
I fucked
bridge.
up on the money stuff
A
with.
goddamn
Yeah.
wormhole to the M33
I was so
galaxy.
fucking like out of it that
And
like
there's
I had 2
something
hours that I
big
wasn't able to get on the
coming
clock
through.
because it kind of did still my break. So I had to
Back
get
in the
that shit
safe
fixed.
house, when I couldn't get a read on you, you said it was because you were the suit's creator. But that's not it, is it? How long has it been going on? Extending your life with nanotech, with Ceph DNA. Do you have any idea what you've become? You were battling the Ceph hive mind, just like me. Except, you lost. They absorbed you. And now you're one of them.
Jesus Christ, this guy's face.
Michael, no!
He's about to die. Yep.
Fuck you, X!
Psycho, get her out of here!
Oh, he's linked to it, so if I kill him, does that kill it?
Carl. Carl?
You have something, Prophet. Something the Ceph will never have. Oh, understand. And housing
guns! The guns! Get on the guns!
Psycho! The Alpha Sun is breaking from the tower! Gunships! 3 o'clock!
Oh, this was a scene. I was like, why did we let the fucking target?
Come on! Come on!
Get us out of here!
This is gonna get a bit sticky!
That was actually pretty interesting.
Prophet. You need to see this.
Stage 3 is the final and most deadly element of the Ceph colonization strategy. If met with significant and persistent resistance, a Ceph incursion force will seek to open an Einstein-Rosen bridge direct to the heart of its parent galaxy. From there, Ceph overhives will deploy their dedicated warrior caste to obliterate any and all obstructions.
We've only seen a fraction of what the Ceph can do. This is an extinction-level event. The Alpha Ceph will keep powering that beam until their entire invasion force is through. We have to shut it.
Claire! Claire!
So I guess... Shit, I guess she's dead. But no, it's just been hell, and like I've been wanting to play with Josiah and Sean, but like every time I hop on, I'll send them an invite. I get fucking nothing. I messaged just Sean. I guess I'm shipping them now. I messaged Josiah and Sean, I messaged Sean today, and he said he was gonna be on, but like it says he's playing Borderlands, but I don't know if he's actually fucking on. I think he just left his Xbox on. Because he's been snapping me and shit. I don't fucking know. I don't even know if it's finals week for them. I think it is, but like, shit's just been confusing. And I honestly just kind of need to chillax and sit back and maybe play with some friends. But like, I just haven't had that chance recently, and
Claire!
it is
Claire!
fucking drained me.
Prophet! What the hell's going on back there? Jesus fucking Christ! Claire! Hold on! Just hold on! Responding to comms!
Pretty sure she's dead, Psycho. The emotional music's not bad. Once I beat this game, I'm either gonna hop into Darkness,
Stay with me, Claire. Stay with me.
or The Darkness, or whatever the fuck it's
Psycho.
called, and go through 1 and 2.
I'm so sorry, Claire.
Sorry? Michael, you have nothing to be sorry about. No man could have done more. Forgive me?
Of course I do.
Good. Then it's all right, then. It's all right.
Claire. Claire.
It's...
Good music,
Psycho.
good pace. It set Psycho and her up as kind of a couple in the beginning. It's
Psycho,
enough to
I'm
send a
sorry,
shiver
we
down
don't
your
have
spine.
much
You feel
time.
bad.
We need to find another VTOL now. Psycho.
Don't you fucking call me that!
We have to shut that energy beam down, Psycho, or everyone is going to die. Do you understand me?
And what the fuck am I supposed to do about it, eh? I'm Michael Sykes. I'm just a human, Prophet. I couldn't even save one fucking life, not one!
You selfish son of a bitch! Don't you get it yet? Rash had me pinned back there, kept me locked down because of this damn suit. If you'd been wearing a suit, we'd all be dead. You being human is what saved us. We're all human, Psycho. And we all fought. Me, you, Nomad, Jester, all of us. We fought. Not the goddamn nanosuits.
I like how he doesn't mention Alcatraz.
Now it's just you and me that's left. We can make a difference. One last mission. Do you think she'd want you to quit now?
Rebel, Vulture 4! We need immediate support! Pilot!
I like how this game starts where you played as Nomad in the first one. This game series. And it's like... He's like...
Michael.
Prophet
just so we're
is
clear,
like...
this is gonna be a slaughter.
The sergeant in
fucking
Halo.
right it is. And I'm gonna be doing the slaughtering.
And...
Like you said, boss.
It's
I'll
cool
only
that they
suit.
switched from like...
Don't
Oh
need tech.
hey, you're the dude
Just
under
be
him
bold,
to like,
right?
oh hey, you're the main guy. I mean, Master Chief is technically
take out
both
the
sergeant,
artillery.
but like...
I'll bring in the veto.
The sergeant, but I can't remember his fucking name.
Go on, mate. It ain't the end of the world.
But...
Yet.
It's kind of like, oh hey, you're not the most badass person in the first game, and then it's
See
like,
you on
now
the
you
other
get to
side.
be the badass in the third game, but in the second game you're a different person too. So it's like, but then that person dies and gives way to him. So it's kind of interesting, the whole like shared link consciousness,
5%
the whole
of
role of
estimated power
should he
index.
accept
Vela
the
3 satellite has
Seth
detected
power,
Hawking radiation
or should
at a
he
distance
not?
of 1.2 AU. Solar spread telemetrics indicate white hole formation.
I think I've only got a few levels left.
Prophet, this is Venom Command. We picked up the comm signature. Thought we could maybe help each other out. Ceph resistance is... Ah, fuck it. Look around. It's a shit show.
Venom Command, I'll keep it simple. I'm taking down those Ceph AAAs. Any assistance is welcome. Otherwise, stay out of my way.
Roger that, Prophet.
That man just teleported. God damn it. Mark all those fucking arrows. The atmosphere, and I feel like this game's more focusing on combat, but also at the same time not. Gives it a bit of an interesting feel, to say the least. But, like, it still keeps the possibility open for, like, I don't know, stealth throughout the entirety of the levels and shit like that. Like I think an allure to video games is like multiple ways to handle a situation. I think it's always been a cool way. Like you're free to play the way you want. And like with certain RPG-ish games, the way to like talk yourself out of situations, that shit's really fucking neat. But like the ability in a combat game to go stealth-wise I think is also like an interesting aspect. It's like you could just avoid fighting altogether. And that's pretty fucking good. I guess I didn't even see that. Wait, what? I don't understand. How did it see me? I should have been invisible.
Prophet, Vulture 4 is secure. I've put her on a free holding pattern. Just give me the word and I'll bring her in.
Good. That hive mind energy connection. If I can hook into what's powering this artillery, I can control it.
They should have worked on executions for this game. I feel like the laziness transferred over from the second game where it was like, oh hey, we're fucking linear. It's like, oh hey, you can grab enemies and throw them. There's no real tactical or interesting thing to it. It's just a thing. It's like, maybe we should add like really cool executions or using them as body shields. I don't fucking know. I'd say this, but like the moment I found out that there's an actual way to fucking do that, and like I've been made an idiot, I'm gonna kind of regret that. But currently, I don't have a big enough following base to call me out on that just yet. God, that son of a bitch, and the game just decided to fucking slow the fuck down for some reason, and I don't know what it's doing now.
Connected. Artillery is disabled. Bring her in.
Roger that, Prophet. I'm en route. Stand by for some serious destruction.
Anyone notice that the explosions above those?
She's down.
Roger that. Moving to the next AAA.
Copy that. We'll hold position. Just give the word. Okay, that rattled it. Dropship inbound.
love how they explode in this. It's slightly gratifying. Kind of like the grunt birthday party. I know I'm drawing a lot of comparisons to Halo. That might be annoying. I'm debating whether I care or not. But I really love Halo.
Stage 3. Liberty Beam now at 13% of estimated power apex. White hole is now extant within our solar system and is considered non-spontaneous. Gravitational microlensing indicates a current horizon of less than 10 micrometers.
So yeah, but like I feel like a lot of sci-fi games, like Halo. Okay, so like the way consoles and like popularity of games goes is like, man, the PS1 had some really good platformers that like, and then like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro were a thing, but like there were multiple consoles. There wasn't a whole lot that stuck out. A lot of like console exclusives take their inspiration from like the way Halo was treated, because Halo was like, hey, this is our exclusive, it's sci-fi oriented and it's pretty fucking good. And Halo was good for the first 3 games. The 4th one wasn't even that bad. The 5th one is
all
a little
units,
cash grabby.
Rebel Vulture Niner is down. We were gonna cook unless we get some backup. Uploading coordinates to anyone in the vicinity.
Prophet, this is Romeo India 6, ICV. Here you're in the area. We're in a big pile of shit here. Any support from you would be welcome.
Down Vito, okay. A lot of side missions and stuff kind of keep you on your toes in this, I guess. I think this is the last mission before, like, it might be the very last mission. I don't remember. But it's like, no, Halo is like that interesting game. There hadn't been a whole lot done like it. And like, PlayStation had one back in the day that wasn't well known, didn't have a super huge cult following, but it was called Siphon Filter. And it was fucking amazing. Like Siphon Filter was just this super interesting shooter.
Hey!
That just,
someone out there?
I don't know.
In the VTOL! Get us the fuck out of here!
Thanks, man. Back of the VTOL is loaded up with self supplies. Go wild. It's all yours.
Their army, but they had self supplies. Turtles! They're snapping turtles! Some big ass snapping turtles. Motherfuckers, compared to my feet, Jesus. You some hunky motherfuckers. I guess I'm used to snapping turtles that are domesticated, which I do not recommend doing that to turtles, by the way. Turtles are nature's slow boy. Not mentally, physically. And they are just the greatest. I love turtles. My cousins used to have this snapping turtle. And yes. This is how fish fish. This is perfect. If I punch it, does it? Somehow me punching and killing them makes them better off than they already were. If you're gonna add water life, either make it to where I can't fuck with it and it looks beautiful, or make it to where I can fuck with it and it looks semi-decent. Those are my conditions. Whoa, I think that makes sense. What? I didn't even realize this bitch was guided. But no, my cousin said a snapping turtle, they kept it in this humongous ass bowl, and they fed him, and it was just like the coolest thing to me as a kid. I don't know why. I just love snapping turtles. And they kept it in a bowl, and they had it for like 20 fucking years. And somebody just came to their house one day and fucking stole it. They'd had it for 20 fucking years. And one day they just lost it because these fucking people were dickheads and broke into their house and stole their fucking turtle. I don't think they even stole anything else. I literally think they only stole a fucking turtle. Like, some interesting thieves, to say the least. Interesting thieves, to say the least. Let's see how this works. Iced. But like, there's a thing called alligator turtles, and they're these humongous fucking turtles that like people just aren't used to. They're massive. I literally think they're the inspiration for Bowser.
All cell units conform to protocol
Fucking huge. You should look them up.
Zulu 6. Columbus Circle is surface 0. Be advised.
But they basically
targets at surface 0.
They're basically massive. They're like almost the size of a person. Man, those motherfuckers bite you.
You don't have a clue.
And my aunt and uncle, like great aunt and uncle, interesting cards they are, where they decided that they wanted to have this. They had this amazing pond, and the pond was cool as shit. And what they did was, in their pond, they put alligator turtles and African bullfrogs, or some kind of African frog that's like big enough to eat a fucking bird. They were fucking huge. So like, those were supposed to regulate the snakes, I guess, or something like that. But like, they still had really bad like snakes, and like some snakes in Oklahoma that are amphibious or poisonous. I don't know the names to all of them, but like some of them are really fucking bad. And I guess like one time their pond got really filled with them, and they were just like, fuck it. And I think they got more of those fucking crazy ass looking turtles. Am I still in a minefield? I feel like those are dead. Focus, scan, beam, stealth protection. Fuck you too, asshole. What if I hack you? Aww. Need to get closer so I can do it. Try to get those arrows back. God, it's funny how in a sci-fi game, arrows and like primitive weapons are the most effective. But like, I'm pretty sure like a lot of that is like taken from Turok. Okay, that's a bit much. Because like Turok was like futuristic-y, dinosaurs, fucking sci-fi, like checking off all the boxes. And then it's like you can use bows and shit. And then like they remade it, and the remake was like interesting to say the least. The remake was basically a shittily handled shooter with nothing new to add, but it did have dinosaurs, but like it didn't do the dinosaurs any better than what it did with the dinosaurs in fucking the King Kong game. It's like you can have fucking dinosaurs, but like make it interesting. Don't make it like I gotta run around in circles in this arena and hide under shit. T-Rex doesn't beat me in one fight. Like that's not an interesting fight. That shit's been so overdone. Like literally King Kong did that on the PS2. And that's like a fucking 360 and PS3 game. Rocket launcher is the only language I need to speak. What the fuck? Stay dead, asshole. Where did the big guy die? I want to see if I can find his weapon. I think he died around this corner. There's an achievement to find all the Seth weapons, but so far I've only fucking found one. And I don't know if I'm not supposed to blow them up so I can get them. There's like specific instances, specific enemies in the game that only have them. Maybe that's like an older mindset for like older video games. I don't fucking know. Like seriously.
Michael! Come on now! Artillery! Is disabled.
Hold it steady, Prophet. Coming in. AAA is down. Moving to holding position.
Great work, Michael. Moving to the next target.
Heads up. Seth are reinforcing.
Ah, like the purple ones. Are the big motherfuckers. I feel like, yeah, it's cool that they added another infantry class that's a little tougher in this, but they did the same thing in the fucking second game and they didn't improve upon it. It's like, when you have an IP that's exclusive or unique, that doesn't mean you can be lazy and ignore like add-ons or progression or like change. Like, you gotta add new stuff with every new game. Like, it can be small stuff, but like fans pick up on that shit. And like, if you've ever watched, like, I think there's like a video on the internet about like Xbox versus PlayStation, or yeah, it's Xbox versus PlayStation, and then there's like a funny little Nintendo section, which is fucking hilarious, and I love it. And then it's Xbox and PlayStation versus PC. And it's basically just the mindset of like each one and how they think they're superior than the other, and it's like, it's fucking funny. Okay, it is fucking funny. And I feel like that shines some limelight on like, the fucking console exclusivity and shit. Like, oh my gosh, video games being divided.
Liberty Beam now at 28% of estimated power apex. White hole horizon.
The way they are, fucking
Prophet, Venom Command. We got you covered. Take out the next AAA.
Shit.
All units, priority asset requires fire support. Engage as necessary, over.
The linking shit and like,
You wanna ride? Take the gunner seat and we'll roll.
system stuff really needs like some fucking work. That's all I gotta say. Don't run off without me, assholes.
Moving out!
Because like right now we're at the section where it's like, oh hey, some games and systems can play together now. It's like, we should have been there fucking originally, but because of stupid shit or like dumb fucking decisions, we just aren't there.
Florida team under heavy assault! We need backup now or this resource is gone! Mortar team under heavy assault! We need backup now or this resource is gone!
I feel like gamers as a whole need to be like a little united in some way or another. Like, I remember back in the old days, and like I say that, but it's like, it wasn't that long ago. It was actually fairly recent. But like, certain pop cultural aspects didn't involve video games or comic books because that was considered nerdy or geeky and was completely against social norms. Ha 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 ha. He would have been ridiculed for fuck this because of it. Now it's like everyone fucking plays video games and acts like it's fucking cool and fine. And it's like the fucking jocks play video games have just gotten to the point where it's like the amount at which people have come to accept it, but in their own way, is a bit fucky. And like, God, I remember when it was like you getting dicked over a literal shit ton. It was like a rite of passage to be a gamer and like be like, yeah, I play video games. But But no, it's like now everyone plays video games and it's fucking normal. And they're like, oh no, I was never a dick to you about you playing video games, or I've never had a problem with it. It's like, yeah, you have. You won't say it now because now the people who were bullies because of fucking video games and shit, like, they've kind of gotten their comeuppance. At least that, like, you can't, like, make fun of people as much, but it's still kind of there. Shit. Water effects in this are the same as they are in fucking number 2, and I don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about that. I don't fucking like it. I think it's lazy. Make the water fucking more realistic or some shit. Try anything. Ping pong. Oh shit. So I got an achievement for that. Which is nice because I killed all those dickheads. What is the mission for over there? Support to Rebel Mortar Unit. Oh yeah, the standing up fish. Oh, that hack upgrade's really fucking nice. Saving me a lot of time, not gonna lie. I know there's a sniper over there. I don't see any enemies nearby or anything like that, but I'm sure there are. Give it time. Gotta admit, now I'm kind of more casual about this. It's an open area. I think the reason I didn't like number 2 as much because it was like it was tight areas, but it was action packed. So like you didn't get a moment when edgewise. You were just like, oh fuck, oh shit, and like recently what I've been doing at work is I've been listening to the Misfits podcast, kind of like listening to those guys on like their daily struggles, shit they're going through on YouTube, stuff like that. I'm like a ways behind, but I'm getting caught up.
Advance to the last point of contact.
That's the last of them. Thanks. If you have any HVTs you want destroying, just mark it with your visor. Give us a few minutes to set up, and we're all yours.
Oh, damn. So they could have taken out all those big boys for me. That's sad. But no, like, listening to their shit, like, they admit they're fucking idiots. I think
Order's
that's one of the
ready.
reasons I love
Use
the
your visor to
Misfits.
mark the targets.
One of the reasons I love the Misfits so much is just like they're relatable idiots, and like I've and they talk about like their previous jobs and shit, and God, the fucking standing up fish kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, ugh. Could you imagine if sharks were like that? Just like a fucking shark and alligator pop out like that, and they're just like, there's something about like how it's not supposed to be like that rubs me the wrong way. But like I've only ever worked in customer service, and by customer service I mean like working as cashiers or in a customer service environment, like where I'm working at a store where I constantly have to greet people and deal with shit. And like Love's as a cashier / chicken cook, that I slowly progressed into that, and all that just. And now that I'm at Dollar Tree and I'm a manager, I have to, if someone has a fucking complaint and they throw a bitch fit and they're like, I want to talk to your manager, I'm the dude who goes like, oh my god, what the fuck do you have to say and how fast can I get through this shit? So, like, I'm dealing with maybe the same amount of idiots, but like I'm dealing with them in like newer instances, and like if anything's new, it kind of rubs you the wrong way. But I'm also dealing with them in like the higher stress instances, because it's like above like minor complaints. It's if it has to ever go to a manager, it's either a major complaint or it's something minor that they're making major. Either way, it's not a fucking good time. Oh, and oh god, I literally wanted my friends to be on today so I could rant about all this shit because it's fucking funny. But I guess since I do solo like rants whenever I'm just like myself, it's not all lost. But like, man, their reactions to some of the shit I say is funny, and like our little witty banter is always nice. But oh god, but no, it's like, we had a white guy who was wearing a Walls shirt, but it was green, and he had his name tag, but it said Walls in like bold. And I don't know whether this lady was blind or just racist as shit, but she's like, man, I know, she was talking to one of my coworkers, she goes, man, your manager's a hard worker, and my coworker goes, oh yeah, he's a good guy, he's transferred from Love's, because she said she'd seen him in Walls, and none of us had put two and two together, and then she's like, no, your manager over there, and then she goes, that's not our manager, that's just some guy in the fucking store, and I'm like, yeah, I'm the manager, and like this lady just didn't say shit, they're just like, dude, fuck you, like, at least own up to the fact that you're like, I might have stereotyped because he was white. Oh god. I'm just gonna run past these guys. There's no real reason for me to fight them. Oh god damn it. But no, it's old racist small town bullshit. Oh, and we like, oh my god, I was kind of hoping, and I know this is a big fucking thing, but I was really hoping for like Oh, at Love's, when I used to work there, there were like people who would avoid my line just because of my skin color, and they would be like, I don't like being served by his kind. And I'm like, dude, I speak English, my only language, and I'm an American. They're like, not good enough for me. You don't pass my inspection of ultra racism. And I went, well, I'm glad I don't live up to your standards. I'm like, I have still to deal with some of that shit at like my current job. And like, oh god, it never gets old. Being sarcastic. Yeah, just been kind of bummed.
One
By that,
last
bummed
time.
and like kind of screwed over
Come
for work.
on,
It's the
Michael.
shit. Oh.
Blow this thing already.
All right, just hold it steady. We're nearly there. Boom! She's down. I think we punched a hole straight through the set defenses. We've got a window open all the way to the beam. Now just clear the LZ. I'm gonna put this VTOL down. Yes! That's for leg shat. That's for Aztec. Even if he wasn't billing.
How do I still not have arrows?
Okay, I'm putting it down on the roof. I'll keep the engines hot for a fast getaway.
What roof are you going to? All right. I think I'm about to blow through this game. I've gone through all 3 crises and.
Jump in the gunner seat.
Even how you fucking say
Come
it.
on! Strap in tight. Had something on my tail for a while now. Might get a bit... Hello, lads. Okay, I'm gonna swing in between the buildings. Slow them down a little.
That usually work.
No idea. Fuck!
Keep them off our tail. Evasive maneuvers.
Don't give me that. My great-granddad flew Defiance over London. You got it.
Ah, fuck.
Drop the fucker! Hang on! Take that bastard down! Get him! You got him! Woo!
Ah,
Wanker! Dogfighting's in the blood! He's down.
I can't fucking see him.
There!
The
Take a
explosion.
shot! Great shooting. Shoot him!
I kind of fucking did. Just a prick. This is like the worst sit.
Take it down! Nice work. That's how you do it. Kill him. Light him up. Go on.
I fucking use his fucking aim system. It sucks dick.
He's a goner. Come on. Yeah, burn you fucker. Got him. That's it. We're done. Never in the field of human conflict have so many ugly squids been utterly fucking splattered by so few. I got warning lights going off all over the dash. What's it like back there?
Multiple fires. Pretty beat up. No way she's gonna make it.
Okay. Can't risk a ground landing. I'll squeeze out what I can. Let's see if we can make the Loose Haddon building. Should have a good view of the beam from there. Sound like a plan?
Let's do it.
Almost there. Come on! Come on! I think we made it. Shit.
Get working on the engines. I'll hold them off.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Bossy Boots.
This one isn't so bad.
You done yet?
Yeah. I was just keeping quiet about it, seeing if you were having such a good time. No, of course I haven't fixed it yet. Twat. Drop it. Get it.
Sweet.
You seen that before? What the hell is it?
Fuck no. Let's just kill it.
Yeah! Yeah! Great plan!
It worked last time!
Come on, stay down, oh, come on. Christ. This thing is unbelievably persistent. Damn it. Literally destroyed an entire island and punctured your skull. bullet holes in you. Yeah, I destroyed the front iron plating, so now I can just shoot his jetty. I'm literally just camping now. Good. Stay dead, dick. Right.
Michael? Where the hell are you?
Ooh, sweet. Belly of the Beast. That's kinda ominous.
Core systems are offline. Reboot sequence initialized. Michael? Michael, do you read me? If you hear this, you know where to find me. I'm going to kill him.
Under Columbus Circle, New York.
I spoke to Prophet. I think he's losing it. Whatever happened inside that sphere really shook him up.
Get out of my head!
Are the aliens trying to make me think I'm crazy? Because that's kind of cool.
the Seth!
The Alpha Cell.
Oh. I guess I do have to go where the flamethrower thing was. I figured I had to run away because I don't have.
They think I'm the Alpha Cell.
You're losing yourself to the Seth!
The Alpha Cell.
Jesus. Ah, this is like fucking Halo.
Feelings of deja vu, false memories, sometimes even full dissociative identity disorders.
Of estimated power apex. Xenoseth warship signature detected. ETA 30 minutes.
I still don't have fucking power to my suit.
Enter the labyrinth and confront the Minotaur.
Jesus. Oh, because I hacked the mines, I guess he spawned there too. How much more of this fucking game is left? I thought I only had like a mission or two. Is it gonna shoot me through like this fucking ship or what?
A glimpse of the future. What's it going to take? Do I have to become more Seth than Seth? What are you going to do then? Why don't you come out and face me?
External power source deployed.
Liberty beam, 61%. Power apex. Wormhole neck. Maximum extent. Xenoseph warship. ETA 25 minutes.
We triggered a fundamental change in our nature. There was no other choice. We'd have to become them.
A mind carrier. I can use their power against them.
Detected. Engaged.
Alright. I don't know why it says unsupported, like he's blended with them multiple fucking times before. Clearly it's supported. Everybody die to these mines. I'm tired of hacking them for no fucking reason.
You have something, Prophet. Something the Ceph will never have or understand.
I wonder what he meant by that.
You trying to tell me something, huh? You don't think charging the nanosuit is going to hurt you? Watch this! Must be another mine carrier nearby.
I can't see this far.
You don't have a name.
Is it sad? Is it even sad? Recombinant DNA.
Jesus Christ, look at you now!
You expect me to break because of what I've given up? Is that it? Let me show you what this machine can do.
I was this guy, I'd be pretty pissed off too. I can't imagine how bad it would suck to die and then come back to life and like experience that shared pain and shit. Am I just immortal now? Your own medicine. I'm assuming for getting the 25 kills while under the overcharge. I was gonna say under the influence, but that doesn't sound right. I gotta admit, this level's a little meh.
like you planned, huh? Come on! This suit is mine! We evolved your technology. I can take double anything you can. Not like you at all. I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
I have an idea.
Not then!
God damn it. No. Please tell me you get a checkpoint.
I'm not like you. Not like you at all. I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
Good thing I get a checkpoint in between each fucking broken limb or however the fuck. Is that operable? So, kill all the fucking tiny guys, wait for Big Boy to come out, and try to kill him with that. Because he does only have one fucking arm left.
Like you. Not like you at all. I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
He's a big guy. What? God. I am just not having an easy go time.
I'm not.
I can't imagine.
Like
I know I've beaten this on the hardest difficulty.
Not like you at all. I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
God damn it, really?
No. I'm not like you.
God.
Not like you
This
at
might
all.
be...
I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
Why? I'm not even done fighting those guys. No. And he just fucking... He has attacks that insta-kill me.
I'm not
and he's a
like
thing that's
you.
As big as the fucking...
Not like you at all. I'm better than you. Let me show you what I can do.
Come on, do this pickup thing.
This one's for Raptor Team, you son of a bitch.
This kind of retribution is Honestly, you could play 1 and 3 in bottom of this one. There's like too many revolutions where it was like taking it back.
Michael, get out of there!
I'm trapped. This fucking harness is stuck.
Michael! Hold on! I'll get you out!
There's no time. We're too late. They're through.
I'm gonna get you out of there!
I think he's gonna blow himself up or some shit.
Prophet! Bud! Hold on!
Michael! The suit! I can't...
Damn it, Barnes! It was never just about the suit! Barnes! Barnes!
No, Sykes might have lived.
What are you prepared to sacrifice? When they came to me with the nanosuit, I sacrificed Lawrence Barnes, the man I was, to become
This is a pretty good
Prophet.
closeout.
Maybe the greatest tactical combat machine the world has ever known.
Just following orders.
I think this is the end. This is the final.
No!
The nanites in your suit are free. They can transform into anything, any form imaginable. Archangel. Total orbital annihilation.
So maybe I can hit this bitch with Archangel? I love how you end up in space, somehow can gravitate toward the one satellite above you, and then take out an entire space adventure. Like, the coincidental shit in this is fucking phenomenal, but god, it's not a bad game. It's just, man, I felt really more invested in the first. I'm not gonna lie. I just went through all 3 of them, and I still think the first is the best. I think the ending to this game is probably one of the most interesting endings to ever come out of a fucking game like this. And you're about to see why. If you notice the style of these houses, they're the same style of houses from the first game. He's become one with his suit completely, which is an interesting aspect.
First week of boot camp, they taught us a lesson. A good soldier knows there's only one thing he can rely on when the chips are down. Not his cutting-edge intel, not his state-of-the-art equipment, not his top-of-the-line weapon, just himself. Took me a long time to remember that. For now, the war is over. I made mistakes along the way, but
pathetic throw.
After all, I'm only human. My name is Lawrence Barnes. They called me Prophet.
That's a cool closeout to a game that. Damn me. Oh man, the ending gives you shivers, but like, God, those last levels felt like long and drawn out. Like I was fucking out of it. What time is it? It's about 1:20. Alright. 1 sec. 1 sec, I'm gonna check my phone. What's today, May 12th? God damn it, I work all day tomorrow, 9:30 to fucking 8:30. Setting all my alarms. Anyway, sorry about that. No, this was me going through the Crisis series, and like the Crisis series has just been one of those game series that I feel like didn't get enough credit, but like I think they're fucking good games. And the interesting guerrilla war aspect's pretty fucking neat. The last fight of that, not my favorite cup of tea, weapons strung out. Like, it's... And, like, the thing takes up most of the area. I don't agree with the final fight. The story throughout all of it's actually been pretty fucking cool. With the whole suit evolution, the whole, like, mind taking over the failing body. That shit's fucking dope. The engine, as it progressed, I feel like it could have blossomed, but it didn't really go any further than the first engine. The whole, like, following of Prophet from the first to the third game, like, when I went back and played the first game, I'd never played the first game, so that was, like, all fucking new aspects. I'd played every other game, so, like, I had the experience of that, but that was it. So, like, playing that and seeing that, like, you weren't Prophet in that game was, like, actually really fucking neat to me, but, like, to be fair, technically you're not Prophet in the second game until the very end. So, like, there's a whole, like, looping aspect, and there's the whole man versus machine, and, like, how far can you go away from being human? All of these underlying aspects and, like, cool things, it just really mixes and blends well. that being said, oh man, I am probably gonna call it a night. I did 2 streams. Is that right? Is it 2 or did I just do 1? I might have just done 1. This might be the only one. Yeah, I guess this one's the only one since it's about 3 hours. 20 minutes short. But anyway, I'm just getting over some shit, trying to figure out some stuff as summer's starting and all that, trying to figure out what I can do for my schedule. It looks like Mondays and Tuesdays I'm going to try to put a lot of effort into streaming, but like currently until we get another manager, my schedule's going to be pretty shit because I used to only work like 4-hour periods, and now I'm working like fucking 8 to 12-hour periods, and like that shit's good. And like to give you a sense of like where I'm at right now, I make 8.5 times 40. That's $340. And then 8.5 times 1.5 is 12.7 times 2 is 25. So I'm making like 360 each week, but like I get paid bi-weekly, so it's gonna be like 720s each week for a while. And hell, if I have to pick up extra hours or the other manager's feeling down, because like I said, she's got fucking stress shit, I'm gonna at least be saving up a lot of money, so like hopefully it'll help me pay off my fucking next 2 semesters at school, cause fuck me. It'll help me save up for bills. But like I was expecting a little bit more freedom when it came to summer, but I mean like I'm not worried about school in the mornings anymore, so that's good. But no, maybe if we can find another manager by the time summer gets close to ending, I might have a few weeks where it's like, hey, I'm gonna do daily shit. But it looks like I'm kind of stuck in the whole ever late night streaming stuff unless it's Mondays or Tuesdays, which means like I can either keep doing my late night ones, they haven't really fucked with me personally yet, or I could do like a whole fucking 2 days worth of fucking stream, which might tucker me out, but might not. I might enjoy it. But like I feel like if I play video games, I've got to stream it. It's just like, even if I don't have people who follow, even if I have fucking issues, shit like that, like, it's kind of like, I think, I was listening to the Misfits podcast today, and they were talking about how, like, it chronicles their lives, and, like, I'll admit, like, I don't, like, hold back what the fuck's going on in mine. So, like, yeah, I can always look back on this shit in the future and be like, that's where I was at my life at that point in time, so that's kind of neat. I haven't really picked up on fucking Twitch or YouTube. I don't know if I will anytime soon. One, the YouTube algorithm fucking hates me, and like I'm, without like broadbanding myself or marketing myself out to the public, I've got like what 75 fucking followers on fucking 76-ish followers on fucking Twitch, and then like I have like 15 on fucking YouTube. So if any of my actual followers are watching this shit, please go follow my YouTube. It's gonna be hard as fuck to find, and I apologize about that. Blame YouTube. But my channel is the same as my stream, except it has spaces in between. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna call it. So night, and I'll keep you updated, and hopefully my friends start getting the fuck online. Their summer should be starting. They shouldn't be working more, they should be working less. So I don't fucking know. I know Josiah was moving as soon as he finished. I haven't heard shit on it. I haven't fucking been in contact with anyone recently. I've been like fucking messaging Sean throughout the day, but I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. So I'll have to find out. And yeah, good luck.